Ready to hear something that was never meant for human ears? The ocean is full of secrets, and some of them are sounds. These aren't just myths or stories. They're real recorded audio clips that scientists still can't fully explain. Let's dive deep into the abyss and listen to the sounds that haunt the seven seas. First up, the legendary Bloop. Detected way back in 1997 by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, this ultra-low frequency sound was incredibly powerful. It was so loud, it was picked up by sensors over 5,000 kilometers apart. To give you some perspective, it was much louder than the call of the largest animal on Earth, the blue whale. For years, theories ran wild. Was it a colossal undiscovered sea creature? An ancient beast waking from its slumber? The sound profile was organic, resembling a living thing. However, years later, NOAA concluded it was likely the sound of a massive ice quake, a giant iceberg cracking and breaking away from an Antarctic glacier. But even with that explanation, the sheer power and unsettling nature of the Bloop still capture our imagination and make us wonder what else is lurking in the dark. Next, we have the Upsweep. This strange sound has been recorded periodically since 1991 by the U.S. Navy's underwater listening system. It consists of a long train of narrow-band, upsweeping sounds, each lasting several seconds. What's bizarre is its seasonal pattern. It peaks in spring and fall, although it's not clear if this is due to changes in the source or the ocean environment itself. The source is located somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, but its exact nature remains a total mystery. It is too consistent to be a simple geological event and doesn't match any known animal vocalizations. Could it be related to volcanic activity, some unknown biological process, or something else entirely? The Upsweep continues to be one of the ocean's most persistent and baffling acoustic puzzles. Now, let's listen to Julia. On March 1st, 1999, researchers recorded a sound that was so eerie, they named it Julia. Captured by the Equatorial Pacific Ocean Autonomous Hydrophone Array, the sound lasted for about 15 seconds. It was loud enough to be heard across the entire array. When sped up, it sounds like a mournful moan or a strange cry from the deep. Scientists eventually determined that the source was most likely a large iceberg running aground off the coast of Antarctica. The sound was traced back to a specific location, where an iceberg had indeed been spotted. Still, hearing that raw, unsettling sound makes you feel the immense and lonely power of our planet's most remote regions. It's a haunting reminder of the forces at play in the icy waters of the South. Then there's the slow down, first recorded on May 19, 1997. This is one of the strangest sounds ever captured in the ocean. Just as its name suggests, the sound slowly decreases in frequency over a period of about 7 minutes, sounding like a descending whistle. It was so powerful that it was picked up by sensors scattered across thousands of kilometers of the Pacific Ocean. The sound has been recorded several times a year since its discovery. For a long time, its origin was a complete enigma. The leading theory now is that it's generated by the friction of large icebergs moving across the seafloor in Antarctica. As the iceberg scrapes along the ocean bottom, the stick-slip motion creates these powerful descending tones. It's another case where science offers a plausible explanation, but the raw sound itself remains deeply mysterious. Imagine you're in the middle of the vast Pacific Ocean, miles from any land or ship, and you hear a train. That's exactly what happened when hydrophones picked up the sound aptly named the train. Recorded in the raw sea off Antarctica, it's a steady, rhythmic sound that closely resembles the clatter of a distant locomotive. It has a quasi-harmonic frequency, rising to about 35 Hz before fading out. No ships or man-made activities were reported in the area at the time. Scientists believe this sound is generated by the movement of a massive body of ice or rock along the seafloor. The vibrations echo through the water, creating this bizarre industrial-sounding noise in one of the most remote places on Earth. It is a chilling reminder that nature can produce sounds that mimic our own world in the most unexpected ways. Now for something completely different. The whistle. This one is as mysterious as it gets. It was a single intense narrow band tone detected by a single hydrophone in the Pacific Ocean. Unlike many other mystery sounds, this one wasn't heard across a wide array. It was a short, sharp, high-pitched event that seemed to come out of nowhere and then vanish just as quickly. Its source has never been located. Was it an instrument malfunction? Highly unlikely, given the quality of the recording. Could it be a volcanic event, a strange biological call from an unknown species, or even some form of classified sonar? Because it was only picked up by one sensor, pinpointing its origin is nearly impossible. The whistle remains one of the ocean's most fleeting and intriguing acoustic anomalies. If you're enjoying this deep dive into the ocean's mysteries, do me a huge favor and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell. Sharing this video also helps a ton. It allows me to keep finding and creating more amazing content just like this for you. Your support means the world and keeps this channel going strong. Now, back to the abyss. Here's a mystery that was partially solved: the bioduck. For decades, submarine crews in the Southern Ocean were baffled by a strange, repeating quacking sound. They nicknamed it the bioduck because it sounded like a space-age duck. It was a rhythmic series of low-frequency pulses, and its source was a complete puzzle for over 50 years. Some thought it was a new type of submarine. Others believed it was a fish. Then, in 2014, researchers finally cracked the case. By tagging Antarctic minke whales with acoustic recorders, they confirmed that these elusive whales were the source of the bizarre quacking. But a new mystery emerged. Why do they make this sound? We still don't know. It's a classic example of how even when we find an answer in the ocean, it often leads to more questions. Let's head to the frigid waters of the Arctic for our next sound, the ping. During the Cold War, submarines patrolling beneath the ice cap reported hearing a strange, distinct pinging noise. It was metallic, resonant, and seemed to follow them. It wasn't the sound of another submarine sonar, and it didn't match any known natural phenomena. The sound was so persistent and unnerving that it became part of naval lore. Theories range from secret Soviet technology to an unknown marine animal that used a form of biosonar. To this day, there's no official explanation for the Arctic ping. The sound seems to have faded from recordings in recent decades, making its origin an even colder case. It remains a ghost in the machine, an acoustic specter of the deep Arctic. Get ready for the boom. Imagine a sound so powerful it feels like a deep underwater explosion. That's what hydrophones in the Pacific recorded. A massive, thunderous blast that reverberated through the ocean. The immediate suspect was an undersea earthquake or a volcanic eruption. But when seismologists checked their data, they found nothing. No tectonic activity, no volcanic signatures. So, what could create such a colossal boom without shaking the earth? One theory points to a massive methane gas eruption from the seafloor, where trapped gas suddenly bursts out. Another possibility is a massive deep water iceberg collapse. Whatever it was, the boom was a singular, powerful event that shook the water without a clear geological cause, leaving scientists with a deep and resonant mystery. Have you ever heard of the hum? This isn't just one sound, but a widespread phenomenon reported in coastal communities around the world, from Taos, New Mexico, to Bristol, England. It's a persistent, low-frequency humming or droning noise that only a small percentage of the population can hear. While many sources have been proposed, from industrial equipment to tinnitus, some researchers believe it originates from the ocean. One theory is that it's caused by the collision of long ocean waves, generating microseisms, tiny, constant vibrations of the earth that can create an audible hum under the right conditions. For those who hear it, it's a maddening, ever-present noise. Could the ocean itself be singing a song that drives some people to distraction? The hum remains one of the most personal and pervasive acoustic mysteries. Finally, we have the ocean roar. During powerful storms, the ocean is obviously a noisy place. But scientists have recorded a deep, persistent roaring sound that continues long after the storm has passed and the winds have died down. It's a constant, low-frequency rumble that seems to emanate from the very fabric of the ocean itself. This isn't the sound of waves crashing on a shore. It's a sound that fills the entire water column. The current leading theory is that it's the collective noise of countless waves interacting with each other all across the surface of the ocean basin. This creates a kind of ambient planetary roar. It's the background noise of the Earth's oceans, a sound so immense and constant that we rarely even notice it, but it's always there, a testament to the planet's ceaseless energy. If these strange and mysterious sounds from the deep blew your mind, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who loves a good mystery. Your support is what keeps these facts flowing and helps me uncover more incredible stories from our world. These sounds are all real, recorded by scientists and sailors across the globe. Yet for many of them, their true origins remain a profound mystery, lost in the vast, dark expanse of the deep sea. Which one of these sounds creeped you out the most? The bloop? The ping? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one and can't wait to hear your theories. Thanks for watching.